Hi there, LEK. Welcome on board. Welcome on board. Mm, ta, ta, Welcome everybody else who are coming on board too. Oto yo ukutayade. So first, I'd like to bring us back home into our body, into our feelings, into ourselves. Bring your awareness, your attention into your body and take a few deep breaths. Breathe into yourself. Breathing into your root chakra, your sacral chakra, feel into your body. Yes, there you are. Coming back home, coming back to yourself. Consolidating your energy into your body, consolidating yourself into yourself. This is how we bring our awareness and our attention back from the world. There's Shauna. Welcome aboard, Shauna. We are bringing our awareness into our body with the sacred breath. There you are. So, welcome on board. It's so beautiful that we are gathered here Monday evenings to sit together in stillness in our inner space and to experience the feeling of love that runs through every one of us, that rushes through every cell of our being as in the form of energy, that rushes through our veins in the form of blood, the blood cells, carrying oxygen to every part of your body. Even this simple exercise can bring a lot of awareness and insights for ourselves. Today, my hope is that the words that are coming through me, that my words will resonate deeply within you, and that you may carry some of this with you throughout your week. That these words will ignite and resonate deeply within you to serve as a support on your inner journey and to serve as a support for your spiritual walk. This way we bring awareness, gratitude, and grace into our existence. As we go deeper into our hearts, deeper into ourselves and our chakra system, we become more and more aware of the deep level of love that we all carry in our system. As we move beyond the limited story of our lives, we move beyond the limited beliefs, the limiting beliefs of ourselves. And we begin to experience our true being, our true nature. We grow. By leaps and bounds, we grow. Each breath may create more spaciousness in your body. Yes, sir. These talks are not your normal, ordinary, uplifting messages. These talks are here to guide you and help you on your journey. Coming back home. And as a light worker and as a rainbow warrior, we anchor ourselves deeply into the core of our existence, and we bring light and awareness through our energy frequency into the world. Something that came up the other day on a big journey that I did, I took somebody in to the multidimensional reality of our existence. And in that journey, so many things took place. But one of the big things that came through in the middle of the journey, seemingly out of nowhere, I connected with a dark, swirling energy of the stock market. And this may seem to, to me, it would have seemed like a very unspiritual experience if I heard this before this experience. If I heard somebody talking about the stock market in a spiritual talk, I would probably maybe think, oh my God, what's going on? But in my experience, and it's what happened on Saturday in my journey, I connected with this swirling cloud of energy. And it was very, very dark, black. And it was the swirling energy of the stock market itself. What came through was just how much pain and suffering the stock market itself was experiencing. Because just like everything else in our world, everything carries energy. Everything has an energy frequency. And everything has a level of awareness and consciousness. And in the case of the stock market, it was sharing with me just how abused, tormented, tortured, and empty it was feeling from all the people and the corporations that were feeding from it. And it was feeding from a level of fear, right? So the stock market itself was a swirling energy, and all these people and entities and corporations are feeding from it, taking as much as they can. And many, many of the corporations that are connected to the stock market are causing a lot of suffering on our planet by ravaging, by taking, by basically destroying our home, our Earth Mother. This energy of fear and taking is being felt by the stock market all the time. So when I was sitting with it, I was feeling like it was a tormented child that didn't want to be abused. It didn't want to be taken advantage of. It didn't want to feed all the negativity it was feeding. And what came through as well was that I could sit and hold it in light, to help it heal from the inside and out, to send as much love and light as possible to this dark swirling cloud, so it could feel held, so it could feel love, so we could start shifting the frequency in the stock market itself. So one of the jobs for the light workers and the rainbow warriors of our world, I believe, is to hold, to do what we can. You can do what you can to send love and light. To send love and light to the stock market itself. To hold it like a caring, loving mother would hold its own child. What also came through in that experience was that energetically speaking, spiritually speaking, if we can hold the stock market in light, hold it in love, we can begin to shift the energy frequency of the stock market itself. And what happens then? All of the entities and corporations and people who are feeding from the stock market will start to gain that energy instead of the darkness. And over time, the feeding tubes that are going from the stock market will start feeding love and light out to the corporations as well. And it dawned on me just how much of a shift we can create in our world when we hold the stock market in light, feeding the corporations with light and love instead of with a dark fear that they are currently existing on. Right? Because greed, fear is the bottom, the underlying current energetic frequency of fear, of greed. Right? Greed is based in fear. So as we shift the feeding tubes, we can help hold the world and we can help shift the frequency. So it may sound a little odd to sit in a deep spiritual conversation and talk about the stock market. But I firmly believe that is one of the few ways we can truly affect change in our world, aside from healing ourselves. We heal ourselves. We hold ourselves in light and love and compassion. Then we start to extend that love and light. And we can hold individuals in love and light, but we can also hold entities and energies in love and light. And the more of us who can understand this, the more of us who can walk into the quantum field and send love and light to the stock market in the quantum energetic field, we can help shift it. Thank you, LEK. Thank you. So, if you can, in your meditation, in your prayers, when you sit and you hold light for people or things, begin to hold the stock market in light. Begin to send your prayers to it. We are able to shift the frequency this way. We are able, basically, to bring light into the darkness this way. It's so easy to believe, and for me, for many years, I haven't seen that. For many years, I was only viewing the stock market and the corporations as evil, as an expression of greed on our planet, or fear ravaging our home. But this conversation and this journey I had on Saturday shifted all of that. And I believe that's our new course for the moment being. Shift into light, the darkness. Yes, sir. Hold that thought for a little bit. Hold that feeling for a little bit. Send your love and prayers to the stock market itself. It's going to start shifting. Either quickly or slowly, but it's going to start shifting. This way we can affect change. It is also, almost time for the midwinter solstice coming up tomorrow and the day after that. There are 3 days. It starts today, goes tomorrow, goes the next day. And the midwinter solstice used to be celebrated a lot by different shamanic expressions, tribes, or pagan rituals until the modern Gregorian calendar came around and the way Christianity expressed itself in our world. Today and tomorrow and the next day are the shortest day of the year for the northern hemisphere. It's not the same in the southern, right? In the southern, it's actually the longest days of the year. But for us in the northern hemisphere, it's the longest nights, the least amount of sunlight. And they used to count this as the day of the death of the sun. And then the sun would be reborn as we entered into or away from the midwinter solstice, when the solar light would start to come back. So this is also a time of the year when we go within. We sit both with our own darkness and with the light that comes up from underneath that. If you are lucky, you get to see your own inner demons, your own inner fear. And we can breathe space into it. We breathe light and love into it. Slowly but surely, releasing the power contained in the unknown darkness that's within all of us. We all have a shadow side. We all have a false personality. We all have what we call an ego. But as we sit in a deeper space of inner awareness, we can become more aware and conscious just how much of our lives are being run by these feelings of fear, protection, refusing to take responsibility for ourselves, maybe lashing out. And the more we can see through our own inner programming, the more we can help ourselves to heal. The more we can see how trauma causes our behaviors to stay in place, how our fears and reactivity causes our fears to stay in place. The more we can see it and bring awareness and light to it, the easier it gets to solve it, dissolve it. This is part of our spiritual walk, our spiritual journey. This is how we come back home. So another part of this spiritual journey, and when we start seeing how we can heal the stock market, we can heal ourselves, we can heal our dark sides, and we also can help heal the world. Especially the more of us who sit in this light, the more powerful the energy we bring into the world. This is why I choose to call this rainbow warriors and light workers. Because that's who we are. We're bringing a new sense of consciousness to the planet. And it's being attempted to be brought back by many, many teachers over thousands of years. But there is a strong wave coming through right now. And what's coming through here in these talks is just one version of awakening that's happening. What's coming through you is one version. What's coming through LEK is another version, and through Shauna is another version. All of it is a version. What's coming through Aaron is one version of this consciousness making its way into our world. And the more steadfast we get on our walk, the stronger our walk becomes. Almost like being a ship in a storm on an ocean. The stronger our anchors are holding, or the more we are connected to the ship itself, to the ocean itself, the easier it gets to ride out the storm. Hmm. And when we come back home, when we find our heart love, our feelings love, our love in our body, that anchor becomes so much stronger. Hmm. So the spiritual journey is a multidimensional journey. We are learning to love ourselves, we're learning to love others, we're learning to heal different parts of our world. And as we do, when we walk into the multidimensional reality of our world, we start to experience other realms of existence. It's almost like different frequencies that are existing around us all the time. Much like when you listen to a radio station, you listen to a specific radio station because back in the day, before all of the modern YouTube and all the other platforms that are out there, we had regular radio, right? And you would listen to one frequency, and then you wanted to change that and listen to something else. You screwed on the dial, you moved the dial. So when you move your internal dial and you begin to open up more for the other frequencies in our system, in our worldly system, your experience of who you are grows. We find these openings. Sometimes we do it in deep meditation. We do it in sound healing. We do it in breath work. Breath work is a beautiful way of doing it. Or we do it through sacred medicine, which can be cacao or hape or psilocybin or other forms of the mother ayahuasca. And when we get to experience the multidimensional reality, we become aware that there's so much more going on in the quantum field of our existence. So we take these journeys, whether it be in meditation, whether it be in breath work, whether it be in psychedelic medicines. We go on journeys to learn more about the reality of our world. As we begin to open our minds and we begin to experience more of our world, we start to realize that the box that society and our current level of reality is trying to implement on every single one of us is nothing more than a belief system. It's a lot like if we look at the community of herbal healers or plant medicines of more of a natural, regular, not psychedelic, the regular plant medicines that you pick in your backyard. The sage, the different herbs, the rosemaries, the different herbs we can pick and make teas with or tinctures that can help us heal. The woodworm or the wormwood. We learn that most of our modern medicine is based in the old herbal remedies that have been in existence with us for thousands of years. And for many thousands of years, that knowledge was deep in the human psyche, in our knowledge base or bank. And the last, whatever, 150 years or so, 120 years, that knowing has been eradicated by modern medicine, trying to say that they are the only way we can heal. But for so many thousands of years, we've been healing without that. For many thousands of years, we've been healing with fresh air, with the sun, spending time outdoors, drinking herbal elixirs, tinctures, And now they're trying to say the sun is dangerous for us. They're trying to say that you have to have this or that medication, otherwise your body won't function. And I'm here to tell us that the old, very tried out methods are very much more powerful and much healthier for us than what modern medicine, modern pharma is trying to convince us with. This is also part of our awakening. The more we learn to trust our body, the more energy we bring to our body, the healthier we become, the less we need the different things that they're trying to push on us. So, our talk today has a lot to do with coming back home to yourself, trusting your inner guidance, trusting your compass, what you experience that your spirit guides are informing you about. And feel free to talk to me or borrow my guidance until you find your guidance, yes? We often do, right? Until we find our own guidance. The talk today has been about finding yourself, breathing space into your dark spaces, places, helping to heal the stock market, the tormented, wounded energy field of the stock market itself. And we would love to support you. Even if this talk can, I hope it can do it for you. I hope these words, this tone, the silence between the words help to bring you home to yourself. Help to support you on your daily spiritual walk. You are not alone. No matter how alone your mind might tell you that you are not alone. L.E.K., thank you, my dear. Thank you, dear soul sister. No matter how much your mind says, well, I'm not like other people, and I'm not like Marcus, or I'm not like these or that person. In your deeper energy field, in your connection to the quantum field of existence, yes, you are. We are all alike. And all we're doing is walking each other home. Supporting each other, helping each other to grow in love, in understanding, in inner standing of who you are and your connectedness to nature itself. I want you to hold a vision in your mind. I want you to see that if we can help to heal the wounded, tormented soul of the stock market, we can quickly shift the fear and greed that's running the corporations. And as that shifts, I want you to hold in your mind's eye the vision of a world where corporations truly try to help heal our world. Where we together, as humans, as the human tribe, as the species we are, with all the knowledge and power we possess, if we can shift into love and light, shift into supportiveness of Earth, Mother herself, how fast we could change things. How remarkably beautiful our world can become. Hold the vision, dream a new dream for our planet. We are ushering in this new vision, this new dream, together as we grow, as we hold the whole world in light. We are ushering it in. And if it takes precedence, if it happens in the physical reality within 6 months, or if it happens within a few years, or in 30 years, or in 50 years, we are still a part of shifting the consciousness and the awareness, dreaming the new dream. And with that, I'd like us to do a meditation together. We're going to go in and we're going to hold light in ourselves, and then we're going to send light off to the stock market. So bring yourself home, make yourself comfortable. Feel your shoulders relaxing. Feel your breath bring new life into every cell of your body. For this moment being, release any worried thoughts that are running through your mind. Bring yourself in. Feel how you're connecting to me. Energetically, we are aligning in frequencies. Keep that breath going. Feel the light and love coming into your system. Begin to envision your root chakra full of light. And as that light starts to swirl, envision yourself growing roots into Earth Mother, the energetic frequency of Earth herself. See yourself as a tree, growing roots deeper and deeper. Now allow that fire that's in your root chakra, the light, allow it to rise up in your body. Feel it coming into your sacral chakra around your belly button. Feel how it's rising, how it's helping you to disconnect any cords, how it's expanding with your breath. Let the fire rise up into the solar plexus. Don't worry if you feel any blocks. Keep breathing and bringing the light, the fire. It's coming up into your heart area, your whole torso, your whole chest area. Now it's filling up your throat. Feel it full of light, full of fire. And it's rising into the third eye center behind your brow, up to the top of your crown chakra, the top of your skull. Connecting you upwards to your spirit guides, to the angelic forces that are around you. As you are held in this light and you are suspended between the top of the crown chakra and the upper energies down to the roots and root chakra and into Earth Mother. You are sitting in a very powerful frequency of healing light. You might feel your hands activating. Sit in this fire, sit in this light. Let it help cleanse you and clean you and heal you. And now, I want us to envision the energetic frequency and the swirling cloud of energy that is the stock market. You may be able to see how dark some of that energy is. And now I want us to bombard it with light, hold it in light and love. Let the light be stronger than the dark. Hold it in light. Watch an ember of light ignite in the center of this swirling energy. And this ember is having a hard time growing, but keep feeding it light, keep feeding it. Yes. Keep feeding it light, yes. Envision yourself as an energetic being of light, shooting tentacles of light to the swirling energy of the stock market. Feel it responding. Feel it calming down as it's being held by several of us at the same time. Now, a word of caution. Don't get connected into the fear of it. Don't fall into the dark feeling of it. Fall into the light of it. Reject the tentacles of fear that comes from it. Hold the center of it in light. Yes, sir. I will help hold you in light so it doesn't attach to you. Yes. Now we bring our awareness, our attention back into ourselves. We cut the energetic cords and ties to anything outside of ourselves. And we sit in our inner heat, the heat that's been building up in your body. And we feel the swirling light, swirling fire in our bodies going up and down inside of our torso, all the way to the root and to the sacral. There it is. And you are back home, and you are safe. Now I encourage you to do this practice as often as you can, especially the filling yourself up with light. And if you feel like connecting to the stock market, do that. But if you feel like sitting with your energy, you do that. There'll be time and plenty of room to do all of the healing. We are so grateful you were here today. We're so grateful we're on this journey together. And we send you so much light and love. We're going to close up and we're going to say thank you. Namaste. May all the light be with you. May you be full of love. Thank you, Johnny. So glad you were here, Johnny. Thank you. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you, Ellie. Thank you, Shauna, and everybody else who are watching this. Have a lovely, beautiful week. If you can make it to the live in-person group tomorrow, Tuesday at 7, come on down. If you can make it to Sunday morning, come on down. We're ramping up our support for our spiritual walk. Everybody have a beautiful week. Namaste and aho. Thank you, L.E.K. Thank you. Bye, everyone. Feel free to share and like and subscribe.